Can the field shoot threes?
Heads up, you're filming. You might be in the bathroom.
Are we allowed to smile? Wait, what do I do? Like
Don't do
when you
anything.
make eye contact with a
Wait,
fan?
the camera's live.
Hey there. Slightly, yeah. Just
I don't
nervous
smile
something
all
wrong.
shit. Keep it down.
At the power forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 5, Harold and
Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And checking out some numbers for MP.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
Here are the starters for Houston. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Shepard is out there with Thompson. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Then it's Anthony Black, then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Richardson in at the 2-guard spot. Grant, these are 2 teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Here's Shepard. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Smith passes to Thompson. And here's Smith. Pass to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by the Magic. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Now here's Carter. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job of that.
Here's Carter, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
When they get it to Carter Jr. down low, it's normally a fruitful trip.
MP against Wagner. Now here's Smith, tightly guarded. Green for 3. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
On the wing, Richardson, defended by Thompson. Van Carroll with a screen on Thompson. Oh, Van Carroll throws it down.
When he attacks the rim like that, Paolo Banchero, there's no stopping.
Screen by MP. There's the drive from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Carter, covered by Smith. Carter, good.
Rustling feathers inside. Carter Jr. getting to the bucket one way or another, not to be denied.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. All right, looking at the 2K leaderboard. These are the squads who bring it on defense. The blocks leaders. Number 1, the Magic.
This is not the team you want to challenge at the rim. They're the best team in the league at blocking shots.
Inside, Green. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Magic leading by 4. Black passes to Carter. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Wagner outside from downtown. Knocks down the triple. Wagner's got 9.
Wow, on fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
MP, a screen on Richardson. Here's Thompson. Pass to MP. Wagner with a steal. To the inside. Richardson, the pass to Black. To the middle. And the dunk by Wagner.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's MP. Give him 8. Sengun passes to Green. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Wagner. To the paint. And the dunk by Wagner.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
No good on the triple. Rockets trail by 11. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Banchero. And Orlando tacks on 2 more.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Back to Green. Spins. Outside Joe. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Bain. Here's Gilmore. No good on the 3. Well, the Rockets shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. And Sohan gets it to go.
And Sohan is a high IQ forward, someone who understands when he should try his luck inside.
Pass to Jang. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Jang. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. MP looking around. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 10.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Magic out in front. They're up 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in.
Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man! MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Jazz did some very solid work. He dropped 24 points, and he also dominated the glass. No surprises there. Just another remarkable performance from him. Nothing new. Guys, we'll see how long he keeps this up.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Good. Smith's got his second bucket on the night.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Joe, the pass to MP. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Sohan outside, just 5 on the clock. Smith with a screen on Howard. Here's Doyle. Nails it from 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Up top, Payne. Kicks it out to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. That one's off. Shooting 7 for 10 now.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Green, the pass to Sohan. The 3 is up. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And now the league leaders in scoring. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. The role of the big man has evolved over the years. What's been the most noticeable change to you, Clark?
BA, and it's not just the big man. I just think the overall athleticism of all of the players, certainly the big guys, stand out because they're now taking the ball rack to rack. They can go in traffic with the dribble. They're more mobile on defense because defenses switch a lot now. I mean, it's not all about being in the paint just because you're a big guy. They play all over the place.
Yep, count it.
Getting it done in the paint. Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. Here's Green. MP gets it to go through contact.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Wagner outside. Driving inside. He's now 8 for 11 after that bait shot.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line. And those points from the stripe, have been a little harder to come by.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And then for Houston, Smith comes in for Sohan. And it's Shepard in for Joe.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And so Banchero will bring it up for Orlando. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. Green, a screen. Thompson passes to MP. Work in the interior, MP!
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
For Orlando, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Wagner. And they pick up 2. Wagner's got 21 points in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Green. Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Well, when you need a bucket late in games, Franz Wagner seems to be your guy, Clark.
Yeah, he's made a name for himself as a fourth-quarter producer. I mean, time and time again, Wagner has made a big play at both ends of the floor to help his team late, and that's how you become a clutch performer.
Carter can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 6. Green in the post, guarded by Richardson, and it's hammered home by Green.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Desmond Bane, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. And we finished off one half of play. It's the Magic up by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. And measuring up the shot. Oh, sorry. One more time. A round of applause.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look at Houston. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Rockets.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Franz Wagner has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Rockets trail by 6. So the Houston 5 right now. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Shepherd. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. Orlando shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Pass to Carter. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP, the pass to Şengün. And it's off from 3-point range.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Picked by Carter. Here's Banchero. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
MP outside. Count that one. Green's got 22 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Wagner. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Magic lead by 8.
Really like how Wagner has really gone after it on offense. That's part of why he's hot right now.
MP outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
And this is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Well, granted, 6'10", 250, Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the 3rd quarter.
Back to Banchero. The kick out to Richardson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Richardson's got 7 points.
You know, with all of the defensive attention that Banchero demands, being able and willing to make that kick-out pass, big part of his game.
And another miss by Houston.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. Here's Shepherd. He's checked by Carter. For 3, Smith. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Black. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Houston. Down by 15. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And the Magic pushing it up now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you guys.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. And here's MP from outside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's Wagner missing. Rockets trail by 17. High post Green. 22 points for him. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Pass to Banchero. Down low. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
It's all coming together here for Wagner. A playmaker who can score at every level.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Magic making a change here. Suggs is checked in. And then for Houston, Sohan comes in for Smith. And Joe's subbed in for Shepherd. And here's Green from the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Sohan. Outside Joe from behind the arc. Orlando with the rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The crossover. All right, right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And Houston is shooting just 38% for this game so far. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Then there's Wagner, and it's Howard in at the 4. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now MP. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Harper, he's checked in for Jang. Harper passes to Bane. They set a pick. 5 on the clock. Shot is up. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Smith. Stripped it away. Suggs with it. Now guarded by Sohan. Wagner for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got rebound number 7 tonight. Oh, MP throws it down.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Orlando leading by 20. Wagner looking it over. Howard finds Wagner. Off target from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Joe. Back to Sohan. From outside the arc. Harper pulls it in.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
MP against Suggs. Kicks it out to MP. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Orlando leading by 22. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Outside Bane. Wagner outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And it's Green off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Good stuff happens when you take it to the rack. MP fouled in the act right there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Howard. Richardson comes in for Desmond Bane. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Here's Shepard. Outside, Green. The 3-pointer off the mark.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Back to Richardson. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Oh, it's stolen away. MP against Wagner. Right side Carter. Pass to Black. Back to Banchero. No good there. Green with the defensive effort. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Smith outside. And here is Thompson. Houston working the ball around. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson with the bounce rising up for the jam.
Magic leading by 20. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. MP with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Knocks down the trifecta.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Banchero against Smith. Banchero surveys. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throws it up. The defensive pressure was right there. Rockets trail by 17. Now Smith. Here's Thompson. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize a team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Magic.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Franz Wagner.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting for the Rockets, Jabari Smith Jr. Taking 2.
Smith hits them both. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
This was a hard game to get a read on. At times, you looked dialed in defensively, but when you needed a key stop, you just couldn't get it. How frustrating was this loss?
It's disappointing, definitely, but you can't win every game, Jennifer. Some days getting the win is showing up and taking that L. Learning from it, coming back stronger next time, that's what I like about this team. We don't hang our heads after a loss. We just learn.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much.
Always.
Brian, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.